Okay, hello everyone. Now in our research project, okay, let's see what we have done right until now. The very first thing we did was we choose an area to make the study. Some people took tourism, where some other people took about front office management, whatever it may be, more or less related to the main subject we have. We choose a specific area which we are interested to make a study. Okay, from there we have formulated a title specifically say from this area of study what particular thing we are going to study, what particular area of people we are going to consider. All those things were specified in the title we made. We wrote it like a study on something, on people, on the consumer perception, or or the opinion of the people, or just see the marketability of something, whatever it may be. So we, from the area of study, we first choose an area for the study. From there we specifically made a title. I repeat the word specifically because the title should be clear. Okay, the title should say what particular thing we are going to study through our research project. Now from there, where we went to, after making the title, after we got a clarity, we went to make a synopsis. Remember, synopsis is the very first thing you have to do in a research officially, because only after you submit a proper synopsis it is confirmed that your topic of the study is selected for you. Unless you do that, you can't claim the topic. Okay, so what all things you did in the synopsis? You specified the title of the study, then you said what are, you gave a small introduction to the study, then you specified the main objectives of study. Be very careful about telling your objectives. It should be realistic and achievable. Don't just write down so many objectives. Okay, then you give a minor idea on how you are going to make the study, like how you are going to collect the primary data for the study, where all will you access the secondary data, and how much people you are going to reach, how many people you are going to ask for responses. Everything you give a minor idea about your study in your synopsis. So synopsis is very important. Synopsis shows that you have a basic idea of what you are going to do throughout the research work. So when you submit the synopsis, it means okay, you have started your work, you have started thinking about the topic. So once again I'm telling you, first of all we selected area, we selected a topic, then we went to creating synopsis. From synopsis you were asked to prepare the first chapter, the introduction chapter of the research project. Okay, so in the introduction chapter you just elaborated what all topic you mentioned in the synopsis. You just said okay, what was the title, you gave a better introduction to the title, you stated the objective once again, and moreover you will be, when you are writing introduction, you will be confident to state the need and significance of study, why we need to study such a thing, whatever may be your topic of study. What is the need of making such a study, what is the relevance to the outside world, why do the world need this study? You should tell everything about that. Then you should also state the statement of problem. Okay, now whenever you make a study, it will be solving a problem, isn't it? So you should state what is the problem that you are solving through your study. So these two things will be added to the content in synopsis to make first chapter. So from synopsis it is very easy to make the introduction chapter. I think some of information will be missing, but don't worry, you can finish it up when you are completing your study. Okay, so telling our path once again, from choosing area for study, we made a particular title for our study, then we prepared a synopsis, then we went to introduction. Now from introduction, what we are going to do, we are going to prepare a questionnaire. So how can we prepare a questionnaire, and what is a questionnaire? Questionnaire simply means a set of questions that are logically arranged. So sure, it is a set of questions, but simply making a set of questions doesn't mean it is a questionnaire. It should have a logical arrangement. So we are going to talk about that logical arrangement here. And moreover, how to prepare a questionnaire. See, since we have different means to prepare a questionnaire, we can prepare a questionnaire with the help of the very common thing, Google form, and many other data collecting online materials are there. You can use that. Google form is the most common one, so I am talking about Google form. Then you can just print it, get it completed by some people, or if you think your target group, the people who you are going to collect data from, is not literate enough to fill a form, what you can do, you can just ask them the question and fill the form yourself. These three ways are acceptable, okay, whatever it may be, according to your study. The things we can't say commonly, it will change according to the target group you are going to ask and whatever be the topic of study. So it keeps changing. So understand, basically the aim is to collect data that can fulfill the objective of the study. So it should be there in your mind, okay. Whatever be the objective of study, your data collection should fulfill that objective. Think the objective of your study is to understand the risk perception of the group of people. Risk perception means how far risk they see in certain thing. Just say in investing in stock, okay, you just want to know what is the level of risk that people assume on investing in stock. So your questionnaire should have questions that directly or indirectly ask what all risks they see while investing in stock market. So there will be many questions, but make sure at least there should be questions that achieve the objective of the study. So whenever you prepare the questionnaire, two things are important. What are they? The logical arrangement of questionnaire and the objective achievement of questionnaire. So have this in your mind. Now I want to talk to you about two things. I just want to show a format of a simple format of questionnaire that was prepared by me for another study in a Google form, okay. And together with that, I want to tell you how to prepare a Google form through your mobile. Many people don't know that. People were asking me. So please try to understand these things. I will show you. Okay, this is a study that I made when I was doing my post graduation. See, when you make a questionnaire, the very first thing is you state the title of the questionnaire clearly in the questionnaire itself, okay. So the people who are going to fill this form should understand what is the main title of the study that we are making. State it clearly. Together with that, give an introduction, okay. Here, see, the people who are filling this form have the right to know for what purpose you are conducting the study. So tell them you are a student and as part of your curriculum you are doing this. Just give an introduction of the study. From there, start asking basic questions, okay. The very first thing you should ask is personal questions. What is the purpose of asking personal questions? See, now just see my title as a study on the perception towards gold ETF among investors. Whatever it may be, I am just asking the investor's perception, okay. Now when I am making a study on the investor perception, the coming questions will go deep into the topic. But before that, the very first thing I ask, what is the age of the investor? What is the purpose of knowing the age of the investor in such a study? See, after making a conclusion, I can say that this age group of people have this thought in their mind when I made the study. This age group of people had a common thought in this mind. Like that, we can classify the result we get at the end. So for this purpose, what do we need? We need to know the basic information, basic personal information like age, monthly income, education qualification. See, the way they respond changes similarly with respect to what group of age or what group of monthly income they follow. This may happen to the study you make also. So you can also give a wider conclusion than just giving a single conclusion. You can give many wider things. So we can add many points to our conclusion, that when I asked this group, they said this answer. When I asked this group, they give this answer. So the result would look some more appealing, okay. For the purpose, we can ask basic question. From there, we will fall into what the questions introducing to the main topic. So my main topic is something related to investing. So I should ask questions related to investment. See, I am asking you, what is your main objective of investing? What are the sources of information you consider? How long you will investing? Such basic questions should be asked. But remember, my objective is to understand what is the risk they see on investing in gold ETF and what are the opportunities they see. We won't directly dive into those questions. We will start from the basics of the topic, okay. It's all about investment, so I'm asking such question. For you, you can change it into your questions, okay. Okay, we will ask the basic questions like this. See, we can ask either we can let them choose from the multiple choice, or you can let them to choose more than one response, okay. We have such options in Google form, so make use of it. This is a multiple choice question. Here the respondent can select only one and reply. But when you take checkbox as your form of question, they can answer more than one question. Okay. Also remember to make all the questions mandatory, or else they will skip without answering such questions and you will lose data. Now here is the most important area. Whenever we are asking for opinion, whenever we are asking for a their view, since they are people, they are common people, they won't have a single answer. The psychology says they won't have a single answer. So while we making study, we use Likert scale. What is Likert scale? Likert scale says that the reply that we predetermine. So we have some statements. For each statement we have predetermined answer. It should be either 3 or 5. This makes our analysis more easy and meaningful. Okay, see here, through this set of question, what I want to know is what is the risk perception. What is the risk perception of the investor? So that's what I want to know. To know that, what I did, I just gave some statements and I just asked them to reply whether they strongly agree, whether they have a neutral opinion, whether they disagree or they strongly disagree to such questions. This will give a meaningful and more better idea on what is the particular response of them towards such statements. Okay, this is how we have to collect opinion. So collecting opinion is very important for research study, and this is the basic and important way to do that. Hope it is clear for you. And yeah, you can add this through. I will just show you the type of question. It is given as multiple choice grid. You can add your statements here, you can add your options here. Okay, now how to create a Google form using your mobile phone. Just see, I will show you. The very first thing I want to tell you is you will have so many applications available to create Google form, but unfortunately the Google LLC haven't published any sort of application for that. You have to get it from Chrome, or whether you can use your laptop. I am telling this for people who don't have access to laptop. Okay, if you don't have access to laptop, remember Google has not published any sort of application for that. Then what else you have to do? Take Chrome, not search, don't take other Google, please specifically take Google Chrome itself. Search for Google form. After that you will have 3 dots here. Go select desktop site. If it is already selected, if it is okay. If it is not selected, please select Google form. Then go for the very first link. You will have an option to sign in there. It will take you to a place like this. Then create a blank form. You can put your title here, you can give the description, you can type your questions here, you can change the type of questions here, everything you can do. So this is how you are going to make Google form. I think you are okay with this. If you are not clear, please let me know. Okay, so it is accessible through Google Chrome itself. After you have collected your data, you can get that data from Google Sheet. You can take the Google Sheet app for that. I will show you that. Think you have completed collecting data. After collecting data, there will be option for responses. Here, view in sheet. Just select that option. If you have the Google Sheet app downloaded in your phone or tablet, whatever it may be, it will automatically open that sheet. Now you have the responses collected here. It will be very easy for you to make analysis. So the very first thing is, make sure you are doing a questionnaire properly, get it verified, share with the people whom you want to share the data, and after that we can summarize this into our studies. Hope everything is clear for you. If you have any doubt, please let me know. So this is the path we follow, and this is the path we are going to follow. That's all. Thank you all.